Chase back with day 14 of being delusional. If you're new here, my name is Chase and I'm doing 30 days of delusional actions to become a new version of myself and also learn a little bit more about my 20s and a little bit more about me and what I'm doing with my life, because I don't know. So I am a interior detailer, yoga teacher, and world traveler, and I do a lot of things because I don't know what I want to do with my life, so I might as well try everything, right? And I'm currently in the middle of trying to figure out how to go to Australia in like 4 months with a limited amount of money because I'm running my own business right now. So with that being said, I'm going to make a video today on how I afford to travel the world. I've been to over 23 countries in the past 3 years, and I'm planning on going to Australia. So a few of my ways that I make money in my 20s, I am 22, and how I'm learning to budget a little better with my money that I do make. So starting off strong, for the first 7 years of my life, I was a server. So that was a huge way of making money. Was I made great tips when I was working as a server, and as well as I was working as a server, I worked at a cafe. So I used to work 9 till 3 p.m. at the cafe, and then I would go serve at night from 5 p.m. to like 11 o'clock at night. So that is how I made a lot of my cash, which was great money while I was traveling the world. But I kind of got tired of that after a while because it can be exhausting serving people, and the late nights really got to me. When I started working out, I wanted to work out at like 6:30, 7:30 in the morning, and that doesn't really work when you're going to bed at 12 a.m. after you get home from your night shift. So I wanted a little bit of a change, and so that's why I quit my job a year ago to start my own business as an interior detailer, and that kind of just made up very quickly. I don't know what happened, how I started doing that, but I started cleaning my friends' cars just here and there for fun, and then I realized, this could actually be a business. So I started doing it basically full time now, and in the middle of all that, I became a yoga teacher. So I was kind of teaching here and there during the week. So that is a little way that I bring in some money, is teaching yoga. And the detailing is definitely where my main income is coming from right now, which has been amazing because I get to work for myself. I get to work outside. I mean, it's been a super hot summer, but I'd much rather be outside than be inside. And it's just nice that I get to plan my schedule. It's very flexible, and I can decide when I want to detail. It can be 9 a.m. or 5 p.m. and I make it work to my life. So that is one way. Another way this week, I've been house sitting for the past 2 weeks, which is a great way to still live your life if you can, depending on your job. Like for me, it works because I can go detail a car for like 4 or 5 hours and come back and watch the dogs or animals wherever, and I'm still getting paid to take care of the farm, take care of wherever I'm at. So that was a cool way that I made a little extra cash this month. And so figuring out how to go to Australia, I'm currently looking in trading in my Toyota Corolla. So I've been leasing a car for a year, and I'm looking to get out of it, which I hopefully can. So I don't have a car payment when I go to Australia because I don't need to be paying for a car for a year. If I'm gone for a year, I don't know yet. So that is how I'm figuring out that situation, is having no car payment. So we'll see what that's like. I drove a Nissan Versa for 5 years. It cost me $2,000 to buy it, and I literally sold it for $500. So that helped me save a lot of money because I was not having a car payment for 5 years. I'm so sad that it blew up and I couldn't fix it. So that's why I got my Toyota Corolla, because I wanted peace of mind. But now I'm kind of like, I'm leaving, so I don't really need it. So I'm looking to get out of it. And I'm finding other little things. I'm looking to sell like some of my clothes and like things that I don't normally use. I don't know how much cash is going to bring in, but money is money. So there's so many little ways that you can save. And I really stopped like little things. Like I stopped getting my nails done. Stopped getting my hair done. And I would put that money towards traveling because that's what I really wanted to do. And so there's definitely ways that you can travel for cheap. And that could be another video of how I actually afforded to stay in hostels and like my flights and how I booked and how I saved money traveling. But for the most part, it is totally doable working a normal job, and I was lucky to take enough time off when I was serving because it was a part-time job, so I could work a lot in the summertime and then travel in the wintertime. And same thing with detailing, it's a seasonal job. That's why I'm going to Australia, and I'm planning on going to work there either as a server or something. I'm not too sure, maybe a YouTuber, I don't know yet. But that's definitely what I'm figuring out right now, is budgeting my money and where it's going. And I definitely have used my credit cards to travel a little bit, so I'm paying those off. I don't know if that's the smartest financial decision, but I had fun, and that's all that matters. I got to see a lot of the world in my 20s, and I'm continuing to learn new ways to bring in money, and there's money everywhere. You just got to believe it, and you just got to be open to new opportunities. And I actually just offered to work at a coffee truck the other day as well. So that's kind of a fun venture. I'm really open to new experiences and figuring out where my life's going to take me in my 20s. And to be honest, money is not the be all end all, and I'm basically enjoying my life day to day. That's what matters to me. So I'm happy that I get to make my schedule, live my best life, and great, I get paid to do it. So I'm really working towards financial stability and financial freedom, but it's one step at a time. And I'm just realizing where my money is going and choosing wisely where I want to spend it. And I love experiencing life, and I love traveling. So that is where my money is going. And that's kind of ways that I bring in money in my 20s. And I'm still figuring it out, and there's going to be lots to grow, especially running your own business. There's days where you're not making money, and there's days where you're making lots of money. So you really have to kind of spread out your income throughout the month, which I'm learning how to do. And it's been almost a year of me being self-employed, and I think it's going pretty well. So if you're thinking of doing something different in your 20s, go for it. Go travel the world. The money will find you. The money will come. If you are open to making money, it will show itself. If you're open to new opportunities, you never know who you're going to meet. You never know who you're going to find. And just be open. That's my advice for today, is to be open to what's coming. And there's lots of ways to make money in your 20s. So that is how I afforded to travel for the past 3 years of my life. And I'm still figuring out new ways. And I'm still planning on going to Australia in January. It's currently August. So we got a few months to figure it out, but we're definitely questioning ourselves. So that is it for day 14 of being delusional. We'll see what else whatever life brings me in the next 16 days. I don't know. But thanks for staying tuned, and feel free to check out some of the other videos from my delusional challenge.